After missing out first two deadlines, the Maharashtra government has finally published the draft RERA rules, which are now in public domain for suggestions. However, opinions on the rules are bitterly divided. While some allege that the rules are diluted, others say that they are fairly balanced. Ashwini Priyolkar brings us the story.
Maharashtra has finally published its draft rules for RERA. So far, the rules have received mixed reactions from the different stakeholders. While some feel that they are balanced, others claim that rules have compromised homebuyer interests.
The rules which have come out, they are covering the existing projects as well. And I think this is one of the biggest thing in favor of these rules, because unlike the rules for Gujarat state or for UP, there were a lot of exemptions, like existing projects were not covered. Whereas in case of Mumbai, in case of Maharashtra, all the existing projects are covered. And this comes as a big relief to the home buyers, because as we know, in Mumbai itself, there are talks about 200,000 houses being unsold. So all these houses which are unsold, which are under construction, will now be covered by RERA.
The positives here include the fact that deemed conveyance is retained under the Maharashtra Ownership of Flats Act. All the ongoing projects which do not have occupation certificate will be covered under the RERA. Developer must make all the project disclosures within 90 days from the commencement of the Act. For ongoing projects without OC, 70% money received from the consumers will be deposited in the escrow account. However, in spite of this, the Maharashtra RERA has serious shortcomings that housing activists are upset about.
We expected that something good is going to come for the home buyers. Unfortunately, the act is diluted to such a great extent. It has become a pro-developer bill than a pro-home buyer bill. It is very unfortunate. There is nothing much for the home buyers.
The list of complaints raised against the Maharashtra RERA relate to provisions unique to real estate development in the state. For instance, parking space can now be sold by the developer. This is against the 2013 ruling of the Bombay High Court. Unlike the Central Act, developers are exempted from disclosing their past track record. The state RERA also now allows the developer to change the building plan without the consent of the buyers after getting permission from the competent authority. And most critically, there is no mention of compensation to home buyers in case of project delay.
There's a whole lot of confusion about these rules, and we hope we have been able to give you a fair idea of what the most critical provisions are. As a home buyer, now is the time for you to study these rules and submit your suggestions to the government. But make sure you do this before the deadline of December 23rd. In Mumbai, with camera person Harmeet Singh, Ashwini Priyolkar, NDTV.